Hey guys, so today we are doing an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow haul, and I bought 8 shadows over the weekend. I wasn't intending to, but what happened was we went to our local mall and they had turned my local Macy's into an impulse beauty store. I couldn't believe it. I think this is happening at a lot of Macy's around the country right now, and if you go on the website and you look at a list of the stores that apply to this, they're not listed there. Because when I got home, I was like, I could have sworn I looked this up the other day. So I looked it up again and it wasn't listed there as being an impulse store. So anyways, if you haven't been to your local Macy's in a long time, you might want to check it out because I think they have switched a lot of them up. But I was totally shocked when I saw this when I walked into Macy's. At first I didn't even notice it, but then I saw the sign and it had impulse across this big sign, and I immediately knew what that meant. And I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic. I can get Anastasia now right up the street. I mean, it's good in a way, but it's bad in a way because, you know, it's expensive, you know? So I have mixed feelings about the whole thing, but no, I'm really happy. If I can't control myself, then that's my own fault. So yeah, I bought 8 shadows and I actually took some pictures while I was there, so I'm gonna put those at the end of the video. And both days, because I went Saturday and bought 4, and then I went back on Sunday and bought 4 more. And a very nice sales associate named Veronica was helping me. Hey Veronica! Yeah, thumbs up to Veronica for A++ customer service. Really appreciate that. And so let me show you what I got, but stay tuned all the way to the end because I'm going to put some pictures at the end of this video so that you can see what it looks like, just to give you an idea in case you don't have one near you and you would like to see. So I'm so glad that Macy's did this. This is so great because they have, in addition to Anastasia, they have Urban Decay, Smashbox, Tarte, Bare Minerals, Too Faced. There was a bunch of new brands, and they didn't take anything away. They still have MAC and Chanel and Lancome and Estee Lauder and Shiseido and, you know, all the brands that they had before. So this is great. They pretty much doubled like the amount of brands that they carry now. So the variety is always a good thing, right? More choices we have, then it just works out good for everybody. All right, so let me get into the eyeshadows. So the first 4 that I bought I had on in my contouring video, and so the first one is Cream, and I originally used this as a highlight shade in that video, but then I felt as if maybe this wasn't the best color for highlighting, so I put something over it. So I think I did list this in the description box as one of the shadows that I had on, but it really, you know, you couldn't see it because I put something else over it. So I think this would be better as a lid shade. It's just like a creamy color, but it has a lot of peach in it. And so it doesn't really show up that well as a highlight shade. So next time I try it, I'm going to try it as a lid shade. So you're not going to be able to see that when I swatch it. All the shadows that I bought were matte. That's what I'm into right now, matte neutrals. I did buy 1 in the velvet category, and I'll point that out when I get to it, but the rest of everything I bought is matte, just so I won't keep repeating myself. The next one is called Dusty Rose, and this was the shade that I had on my lids in that contouring video. And the name is quite accurate. Dusty Rose is a good description. So that's what that looks like. That was a terrible swatch, wasn't it? There we go. Now you can see it better. So Dusty Rose. Yeah, I just love the texture of these eyeshadows, and the color selection is unbelievable. I mean, I go and they don't even carry every single color that they make in the store, but still it's just so many great colors that it's really hard to choose. Okay, this is Fawn, and this is a warm brown. I am not good at the swatches today. There we go. So that's Fawn, a warm brown. And then I put this in the crease in that video. This is called Red Earth. And it's like a brick red or a maroon. So really, really like those. Then in today's look, I have on, you know what, let me wipe those swatches off so that you'll be able to see better. Okay, the next four that I got on Sunday, this is Vanilla. This is the one that's the velvet finish, and I actually haven't used this yet. I was gonna try this as a highlight shade today, and I forgot, and I reached for what I've been using the last few days for a highlight, which is the highlight shade in my Milani Brow Fix Kit. That makes a really nice highlight, and that's what I put on top of that other color the other day, but I've been just putting that as my highlight shade every single day, and it's really nice. But anyways, yeah, this is Vanilla. It's a velvet finish, and the difference between the velvet finishes and the matte, it's still basically a matte, but the other ones are described as feeling like suede. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, but that's the way they describe it. This is supposed to be smoother, like more of a buttery finish, and it's got just a hint of a sheen to it. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on a color like Vanilla, but that's Vanilla. And so I haven't used that one yet. And yeah, you can't really see that on my skin. It's just too light. Okay, the next one is called Orange Soda. And it's a peach, and this is what I have on my lids today. And in the crease I have on this next one. This is burnt orange. And I felt like this and Orange Soda really complemented each other well. They seem to just go together so nice. So that's burnt orange next to Orange Soda. And then what I did was I took this fourth shade, which is called Hot Chocolate, which is a warm, almost reddish brown, I would say. And I took a smudger brush and I smudged that right along the lower lash line. So that's Hot Chocolate. So those are the 8 shades that I got over the weekend. And if you want to see the first 4 shades that I bought, that was in my last haul video, and I did put Anastasia in the title. But yeah, I'm really loving these eyeshadows, and when I made my purchase on Saturday, she gave me a $10 off coupon. It was part of this promotion thing that they had going on. And I think if you spent $50, you got a $10 coupon. And I don't know like what all the details on that were, that promotion, but that means that when I go in, it has to be used on a specific set of dates. So when I go in to use that, I'm of course gonna buy one more eyeshadow, because if you buy these eyeshadows individually, they're $12. So if I use that $10 off coupon, I can get an eyeshadow for $2 plus tax. But if you buy them the way I've been buying them, in groups of 4, you get a free eyeshadow quad palette to put them in. I just been putting them in a Z palette, but I can definitely use those like when I run out of space and whatnot. But you get a free eyeshadow quad palette, plus you get a break on the price. You get $2 off each eyeshadow. So by buying them the way I did, I saved $16 altogether. So it was almost like getting 1 3/4 eyeshadows for free doing it that way. So I'm really glad that I was able to buy them in groups of 4 like that. So yeah, those are my new Anastasia eyeshadows that I picked up over the weekend, and I don't think you're going to see me hauling too much in the near future, although I do still have some more things to show you. I ordered some Makeup Geek eyeshadows that came in over the weekend, so I will be showing you those, and I did get a lip product, so I'll probably just put those 2 things together in the next video and show you those things and talk a little bit about that. But after that, I don't plan on hauling anything else in the near future, aside from that one Anastasia eyeshadow that I am going to pick up when I can use the coupon. But boy, that's going to be tough to just pick one color from, you know, what is left. So I think that's it for today, you guys. I'm sure that you noticed that I did my hair, and I don't really know how I feel about it. At first, I kind of liked it, but then the more I looked at it, I wasn't sure, so I don't know. I think it looks okay, and with the type of makeup that I've been doing lately, I feel like it's much more suitable, because the cool tone blonde that I had before with the warm makeup, they were like fighting each other with the tones and the colors and stuff, so now it's all more not matching, but it's all more in tone with each other. The only thing is, I had to put quite a bit of bronzer on today, and I don't normally use bronzer at all, but all that warmth with my really pale white skin, that was the thing. That's kind of what got me wondering if maybe I made a mistake, because I had to put a whole bunch of bronzer on my face, and I even had to take it down a little bit, because then my face was bronze and my neck and my chest was stark white, so I had to take the bronzer down just a little bit to kind of blend it in, because yeah, so that means I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of bronzer now to compensate, because yeah, the pale white skin with all the warm tones, it just doesn't look right. So yeah, well, maybe this is good, because I have a ton of bronzers that were just sitting there, so now maybe they'll get some use. And you know, once the warm weather starts to come, maybe I can get a little bit of tan or something, and then I won't have to worry about it so much. So I guess this might have been a good time of year to do something like this, because eventually it will warm up and we'll get, you know, better temperatures, and I'll be able to spend some time outside, so that will take care of that problem. Alright, well, I'll let you go, and I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I'll see you next time. Bye!